Hey, Railbirds, Kevin here. We have another match. This is B-side action now. Up next, Pete Djuric versus Pablo Diaz. Pablo, he was born in Cuba, but now he lives in Illinois. He has a 2019 ACS Illinois Senior Singles title under his belt. He loves 10 ball. 10 ball is his favorite game because there's no slop. Another hobby of his is he likes to play chess. It is Pablo at the top of the screen with the 2 ball. That's Pete with the 1 ball. All right, Pablo's going to get that lag. And Pete, born in Serbia, now living in Illinois. Pete asked him what's his pre-match routine. He says, get there on time. And Pete's favorite game is 8 ball. I'm your host, Kevin Ross. Thank you guys for watching today. Remember to hit that thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe. Ring that bell. If you don't ring that bell, you won't get notified when we go live. Remember to share. Share, share, share. All right, let's go over the rules real quick. We are playing CSI rules 10 ball. It is rack your own, alternate break. This is a call, ball, and pocket game. An illegally pocketed ball, the incoming player has the option to pass it back or accept the table as is, and 3 foul rule is in effect. This is a pretty nice looking break. The 2 does not pass the 8, so you're going to have to pick a different target for this 2. Looks like he's playing for the side and just bump the 2. You can still play it in. You can still play it in the side where the 9 is. Play it off the 9. Chat room wants to know what's the buy-in. I believe this was a $50 entry. And I believe that was $300 added by the house. Brackets are at challenge.com. I'll post a link in the chat room. So we have a bit of an international match here. Pablo born in Cuba, Pete born in Serbia. Both living in Illinois now. Oh, I swore he hit that too full. I thought it was going to go right into the side rail. It's deceiving on camera. Sherry is confirming that yes, it is $50. Thank you, Sherry. He got pretty straight on this ball. He might have just enough angle. He can go forward 2 rails. Oh, had plenty of angle. Whoa, slow down. The 8 to the 9. It's actually a shot you'd rather underhit than overhit. All right, brings Pete to the table. So I'm not familiar with Pete's game, but they tell me he's a really good player from the Chicago area. Couldn't find anything on him in Fargo, right? Nope, other end. So template racks are mandatory this tournament. But unfortunately, there aren't enough to go around, so we're having to share. So you'll see people grab them they'll be swapping them from table to table. All right, that is an illegal rack. You have to have the 2 and the 3 on the corners. Oh, and his opponent was letting him know 2 and the 3 need to be on the corners. All right, you got the 2 ball. Now you gotta get the 3. There you go. All right, all squared away now on the rack. All 10 balls where they're supposed to be. All right, Pete with the break. All right, 1 ball straight in the side, 2 ball, 3 ball. Table sprung a leak. So the first ball on the table is the 4, and not much of a shot at it. It does go to the corner. Looks like it does. Looks like it goes past the 8. Oh yeah, it goes past the 8. Not an easy shot though. Tough shot. He'll probably be looking at just playing safe. Got some balls to hide behind. All right, safety. Successful safety, or did he leave a window? Did he leave a window? That'd be pretty unlucky if he did. Yeah, the flyer says $300 added, 100% payout, so that means no green fee. Nice. All right, looks like he's jumping. Is he jumping? No, he's not jumping. He's got a window. I thought that was a jump cue in his hand. Oh. Just missed it. Brings Pete to the table. With a pretty nice looking layout. 7 ball's the only ball that's really in a tricky spot. It just depends how you get on this 6. And looks like he's pretty straight on this 6. So just opting to shoot the stop shot and take the tougher cut on the 7. Not an easy shot. Handles it though. Oh no. It does not look to me like the 8 passes the 9. So that means it probably goes clean. Usually what that means. Yeah, I don't think he's going to like this. Got a good safety here. He can bank that 8 out of there, leave the cue ball behind the 9. Oh, but he's underhit it. And he's left this really nice for Pablo. Huh. I didn't know he had to go to the end rail and back. I thought he could just roll it in. Guess I was seeing the angle wrong. Guess he had more angle than I thought. Looked to me like he could just roll it in. All right, brings Pete. Gets another shot at this. These shots can be tricky. Yeah, I would go with right spin if the 10 wasn't there, but when the 10's there, you kind of sit. You got to go with the left English in that case, and that's why I was saying left English. These can be tricky. It's easy to bobble them out. Put a nice stroke on that. Pablo tying it up 1-1 in this race to 6. This is a B-side match. Playing race to 7 on the A side, race to 6 on the B side. Looks like my pizza has arrived. I'll let you guys know how it is. So I'm either going to be relatively quiet for the next little while, or you're going to hear a lot of chewing in the microphone. Which do you guys prefer? Silence or chewing?
You don't mind if I lurk over your shoulder, do you?
All right, Pablo with the break. Oh, hit those nice. Man, 3 balls on the break. Wow, 3 balls on the break, 1 ball's hanging, 2 balls right there. This has break and run written all over it. Hey, John Faulkner, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. Uh-oh, cue ball. All right, initial indications are pretty good that this pizza tastes pretty good. And Pablo is working on a pretty nice run out there, but got a little funny on that 8 and not the position he was looking for on this 9. All right, we're going to grip it and rip it. Bank this 9 cross side, come 3 rails around, or going to play some type of safety. Thinking I'm liking the bank shot. Jerry Simcoe, welcome. Oh, this is going to sit up real nice for Pete. All right. Pete taking the lead, 2-1. In this race to 6. All right, 10 on the break is not a win. Just spots and you keep shooting. All right, ball in hand for Pete. Little bit of, I don't want to say a mess, but congestion. We'll call it congestion. Things are in kind of tight quarters down here. I mean, yeah, you can run these out without having to bump into anything, but you got to be a kind of a surgeon. Got to have real precision position. Oh, and he's not going to be happy with this position. Oh, just a bit outside. There, brings Pablo to the table. He's got to get back to right where that cue ball is now. It's like, can I just shoot the 5 now? And I'm already on the 5. Can I just shoot it now? Wee. Huh. Wouldn't have thought about playing position for that upper left corner. You're near Chicago. It's called the traffic jam. Yeah, well, I'm from Traffic City. I mean Traverse City, so we got plenty of traffic there. All right, nice shot on the 5. Good position on the 6. Little stop shot. 7 in the other corner. And Bob's your uncle. All right. I am back. Sorry, I had to leave you guys for a few minutes. Yeah, he had plenty of room for that three. So much room he caught it too full. All right, Pablo. Might be able to use that six to his advantage if he can draw off of the six to draw to help straighten out this cue ball. So he can draw right between that 4 or 5. And that's the way it was going. Just need to put a little bit more draw on it. All right, playing safe. And that's going to leak out. He's left a lot of distance and nearly frozen on the end rail. All right, ball in hand for Pablo. And I think he might have miscued on that. All right, 5 ball, 6 ball shouldn't be problems. Seven balls in a little bit of a tricky spot. Actually, where he's landed now, he might end up playing like short side on the 7. For the 7 in the same pocket where he just shot the 5. And if you don't get perfect on the 7, you have an 8 ball you can play safe behind. Although it looks like he's winding up for something else. He's got something else in mind. He's trying to get right between that 7, 8, and it did not work out. And now he's going to be forced to play safe, just thin off the 7. Cue ball this way, 7 ball over here. Got 2 balls you can hide behind. You get it thin, but it didn't put any left spin on it. All right, brings Pete to the table. And that's going to leave a pretty good opportunity for Pablo. Pablo regaining the lead, 3-2. In this B-side race to 6. All right, looks like we got all 10 balls successfully frozen to the table. Pete Djuric with the break. And dry break. And no real shot in the one. All right, looks like Pete can see most of this one ball. Enough to play safe on. That's not going to work out. In fact, better get your kicking shoes on. If you do hit and stick, if you just stick the cue ball behind the 5, it looks like the one ball is going to be running into the 10. So if you know the one's going to be running into the 10, you might as well call the 10 somewhere when you play safe here. So I'd be calling the 10 somewhere just in case. Yeah, he didn't call it. Yeah, if you know you're going to be moving the 10, call it. Even if you're playing safe. Looks like you can see enough of this one to bank it out of there. Probably have to cut it a little so you don't hit the 9. Oh, and he got that cue ball in behind the 8. Nice shot there, Pablo. And he did. He cut it just enough to just miss the 9. Got that cue ball in behind the 8. That's going to be a tough one to hit. That's a nice shot. I mean, it looks like he does have the one railer. Just one rail this way. Real tough to judge how that cue ball's going to come off the rail with all that spin. And it lengthened out, but not so much to cause him to miss hitting the ball. It's a good hit. All right, it seems like we got a bit of a battle going on over this one ball this game. Got behind the 7. Good shot. Kick 2 rails behind it. Try to get that one ball up behind all that cluster of balls. And he did kick 2 rails. He kicked 2 rails behind it. Didn't get the one ball behind the cluster of balls, but he did made a good hit and has not left anything easy. And players are taking a break. So thank you guys for hanging out with me today. There's lots of pool on the internet these days. So thanks for choosing us. Got a trick shot tournament coming up. We're going to be covering a trick shot tournament. It's going to be a first for Railbirds. Should be fun. And that one's going to be, it's going to be in a couple months, I think. I don't have the date handy. Our next tournament is actually the MLRT from the league room in West Virginia. That's going to be August 24th. So, going to be a little bit of a slow summer for Railbirds. All right, got everything moving. Something's got to go. You know, how soft he hit that. I think he was trying to set up for the 310 combo. Oh, it looks like he's cutting the 3 into the corner. Okay, he's called the 10. Nice shot. Pablo with his biggest lead yet. 2. 4-2 in this race to 6. This is alternate break. Rack your own. This is a beautiful pool room. If you're in the Chicago area, come on down. 16 beautiful Brunswick Gold Crown 9-footers. Full bar. Lots of TVs. And food. Got a pretty full menu. Lots of stuff to choose from. So if you're in the Chicago area, as much as we like having you watch our live stream, it's much more fun in person. Come on down and watch live. All right, he's made a ball on the break with no shot at the 1. I think you can see the 1, but no shot. Well, I guess technically he has a bank shot. But I think he's going to be, I think you can see the 1. I think he can just play safe. Bank the 1 out of there. Cue ball behind the 2, I think. I think you can see enough of the 1 for that. He's getting down and giving it a squiz. Oh, you got to hit the ball. All right, so bring Pete to the table with long shot on this one. Don't have to do too much with the cue ball, though, so he can put most of his effort into just making the one. That's a nice shot. If he didn't tie up the 3. I can't tell if the 3 still goes or not. Apparently the 2 doesn't go. Here, let's get a little bit of a closer look at that. Oh yeah, plenty of room. Plenty. Is this going to tie up funny? Yes, of course it is. Oh, guess the 3 goes. It is so deceiving on camera. There have been so many times I swore, no, that ball doesn't go, and wham, goes straight in. Well, he got on that 6. Safe. All right, kick it in. You can do it. Use the force, Luke. All right, good hit. And safe. All right, kick it in. Of course, if Mason was here, he'd just jump this in. Mason Cook, that is. Hell, if this cue ball was frozen on the 7, he'd still jump it in. That Mason guy, he likes him some jump shots. I don't think he hit that ball. Pablo doesn't think he hit it either. Nobody thinks he hits it. All right, he's left himself just a little bit of angle. Draw back towards the middle of the table. Or follow. Bit of a tester here. You also have to avoid that 10 or not. Or don't avoid it, just let it run into it. All right, Pablo, you got this. All right, nice shot on the 9. Good position on the 10. Puts Pablo on the hill, 5-2 in this race to 6. Okay, here we go, Pete with the break. All right, he's made a ball. And is he going to have a shot on the 1? You can see the 1. Does the 1 go? No, that 6 is blocking. I think he just called the 10 ball. Oh, yeah, he was swinging at the 10, all right. Is he cutting it this to the side? Man, that's a thin cut if he is. No, he's just playing safe. Nice shot. Looks like he's got him. Good touch. Well, the cue ball rolled just a little farther than he wanted. Had it stopped just a little bit sooner, it would have been a much tougher hit. Where it sits now, it's a, pretty trivial hit. is he going to get a rail? Yeah, 7 ball got the rail. Phew. All right, making the 1 not difficult. Getting on the 2 ball, I mean, you can't just shoot a stop shot because you'd be hooked by the 5. You gotta draw back a little bit. Get off the rail. I see, this is good because even if he doesn't want to shoot the 2 up the corner, he can play safe by just ducking behind the 5, but that becomes a whole lot more difficult. The cue ball on the rail, now he's pretty much forced to just shoot the 2 to the corner. I mean, that's easy to kind of hook yourself behind the 5. All right. I think he's called the 2 in the corner. I think that's what he called. He called something up there. I think it was the 2. All right, so he's shooting at the 2. The 3's gone. 4's next. Yeah, I don't know if this is. Can he see enough of this 2 to cut the 2 to the corner? Or is that 10 in the way? Looks like that 10 might be just in the way enough where he can't see enough of the 2 to cut it to the corner. So obviously he has plenty of room because I've been like 0 out of 10 on being able to predict that so far today. And many times I swear, no, they don't have room, and wham, straight in. Nope, that's not my case. All right, nice safety. All right, good hit. All right, making the 2 shouldn't be a problem, but getting on the 3, he's got a bit of traffic to avoid, so chose to try to bank the 2 instead so he can avoid the traffic. Just not a bad option. Wow, you had like 1 ball width between the 4 ball and the rail. Why would you try to go that way? You had like 2 feet on the other side of the 4 ball. All right, nice bank shot, but let the cue ball get away. Now you gotta, instead of having a relatively easy 5-7 combo, now you gotta bank the 5. Oh, good effort. And he's left it tough. That 5's on the rail. Yeah, this is not easy. Looks like he's loading us up with a bunch of left spin, trying to come off the rail, and it kind of massaged into it. Yeah, he was trying to spin into it off the rail, and it massaged into the 5. Those are pretty tricky to judge. Wow, bad hit. Ball in hand. Now, does that 9 still go, or is that 10 kind of blocking it? I mean, if the 10 is still blocking it, you can put the cue ball. We'll put the cue ball over here, so the cue ball draws off the 10 and then back out. But he's putting the cue ball there, so apparently the 9 goes, so no problem. So he's not worried about it. All right, a little back and forth. How's the speed? A little either too hard or not hard enough. One of the two. And I'd say probably not hard enough. The table's actually running kind of fast, so I think it would have been hard to hold it up shooting it softer. I think he actually had to hit it harder and go even more rails. Is he banking the 8? Oh, I thought he'd cut it to the corner. Yeah, if he cuts it to the corner, there's no scratch. But I think he's banking it. All right, Pete Djuric still alive. 5-3 in this race to 6. I think that's going to be Pablo's break. break for Pablo brings Pete to the table. 1 ball hanging. You can just stay on that right half of the table for the 2 ball. A little helping hand off the 5. That's allowed. Looks like that 3 does go to the side. You got to get down there, get there, keep going, keep going. Ah, man, it's good speed. I don't think the 4 passes the 6. I think you have to play the 4 to the bottom right. So you got to draw into this 8 hard enough to get the 8 out of the way. You don't want to hook yourself behind the 8. And he's handled it perfectly. Nice shot, Pete. Ooh, a little close to your work there. And just draw to the rail and back out above the 8. Oh, get off that rail. Get off the rail. All right, this is good. He's got a little bit of angle on the 6. He can draw up towards the 7. Like so. Nice. Yeah, I was about to say while he was shooting the 7, you want to make sure you leave yourself angle on the 8 because you got to get to the middle of the table for the 9. And he did. He left himself just enough angle on the 8 to get out there. Oh no, Pete. Oh no. All right, Pablo, 2 balls away from the win. And he's not straight in. He does have a little bit of angle. So you can shoot this with a high ball. You can just follow to the end rail and back up. Just like that. That's pretty good. This 10 for the match. All right, Pablo defeating and eliminating Pete Djuric from this tournament. Thanks for playing, guys. We're going to have another match for you coming up soon. I'm Kevin Ross, Real Birds Productions. Thanks for watching. Stick around. We'll be right back. Thanks.